I give it just a couple more minutes. I just decided to log in a little early. Just wait if there's anybody else that wants to join us this morning. Thank you to those who are here. My name is Shondell. I am the admissions representative for Landmark. And I just kind of wanted to go over just a few little introductory things as far as the lottery goes. I know we haven't had a lot of experience with streaming live on YouTube. So this is kind of like our test run on how kind of the stream's going to go. We're not actually physically doing the lottery this morning. I just wanted to give people a chance to log in and kind of just see how the live stream kind of is. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes, but thank you to those who are joining this morning. This whole YouTube live streaming, I've had to become acquainted with a lot in the last 6 months. So it's been a learning experience for me too, but it's pretty cool. And, it's just not something my kids watch anymore. It's something I'm actually utilizing. So it's kind of cool, but a little different this year with having to stream the lottery live via on this YouTube channel. So it's going to be cool. And feel free if you have any questions, you guys, to you can, if you subscribe, I believe, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll be able to type something in the chat box. So we do have that currently on the side. So I hope everyone was able to get out and enjoy the nice weather this weekend. The next few days are supposed to be nice too. So that's good. Got spring fever for sure. I'll just give it a couple more minutes. I see there's a couple people that have joined in, a few more anyways, so thank you. So for those of you, I kind of introduced myself at the beginning, but my name is Shondell Johnson. I am the admissions representative for Landmark. And I wish I could get to see all of you in person. Usually when we have lottery, we have a big turnout in at the gym and we have snacks and everybody just awaits what their outcome is. And so it's a little sad we don't get to do that, but at least, this is a new setting and I'm anxious to try this live stream. And that's why the point of doing this morning was to kind of get you guys acquainted with the YouTube page and knowing that this is where you'll come to watch the lottery. Which will be taking place Wednesday at 4 p.m. Right at 4 p.m. is when the live stream starts. It'll be myself, our registrar, Jennifer Jones, will be running it and saying the numbers. And I'll go over all this stuff in depth here in just a second. But and then our tech teacher, Mr. Ellis, will be there to help us. We also have a third party that comes in and certifies the lottery with us. So somebody outside of the school that has to be there as far as making sure, basically the third party, and they have to sign off and certify that the lottery was complete and ran efficiently. And somebody that's not a part of the school. So all right, we're right at 9 o'clock. Thank you guys for the handful of about 10 people on right now. So that's pretty cool. I'm Shondell. I'm the admissions representative once again for Landmark. And I just wanted to kind of do this live stream today just to kind of go over some of the key points to the lottery coming up this Wednesday at 4 p.m. We will be streaming it live right here on this YouTube channel. And that's the point of me kind of having to do this, just to kind of get you guys familiarized on where to go and what it might look like. I'm not physically running the lottery today. I just wanted to do a little test pilot kind of thing this morning. So lottery is Wednesday, March 10th at 4 p.m. And right here on the YouTube channel, we will have myself, Jennifer Jones, we call her JJ, our registrar, there with us, saying the numbers or the lottery. And then Mr. Ellis, our tech teacher, will be there to help with any issues we may have. Hopefully none, which is why we're kind of doing this test round right now. And then our third party certifier is also there. And plus all of you who are hopefully able to log in and be part of the channel and be part of the lottery. So this is going to be fun this year. First off, I've had a lot of questions over the weekend and the last few days in regards to where's my lottery number. So as you know, last year was the first year the NHA did this, but all of the lottery entries, so all of the applications that are a part of the lottery, we don't announce them by name anymore, just due to privacy laws. We announce them by number. So Jennifer Jones, our registrar, mailed out all of the lottery letters with numbers on them last Monday, a week ago. So I know mail is taking a bit longer these days, and we kind of figured that was going to happen, but we have to send them out by mail. They cannot be emailed. The only way to we can send them out is through mail. So she mailed those out first thing on Monday. So they went out in the mail on Monday. And I know a lot of you have emailed me or text me asking, I haven't got my number yet. Where is it? And I'm worried. I'm anxious about it. It's okay. Hopefully you'll have it by Wednesday. If you don't have it by tomorrow, feel free to email me or call the school directly. JJ has that information. I don't have access to the lottery numbers themselves, but I can work and I can be in contact with JJ about where to find or or maybe she can help me with finding the lottery numbers for you. So if you hadn't received it and you have nothing in your mail, let us know by tomorrow or even like Wednesday morning too, the day of the lottery, because we don't have the lottery till 4 p.m. So if you guys want to call the school directly or email me, we'll make sure that you get your lottery number if you hadn't received it in the mail yet. We can totally help you out with that. So what will happen in the lottery is that it's random. So even the grade levels are random. We could start with grade 6 and then go to grade 3 and then go to kindergarten and whatnot. So the grade levels that we pull are random too. So we will pull however, if there's spots available. So let's just say kindergarten, we're going to have, over 70 spots available for kindergarten. So we will randomly pull with sibling preference first, and then in-district preference, and then out of district. And that's for all grade levels. So sibling preference is the first ones pulled, and then in district and then out of district for all grade levels. So we will randomly pull all 70 some spots for kindergarten. And then once kindergarten's full, we keep pulling until we get through everybody and the wait list is made as well. So there's a wait list usually for every grade, especially in kindergarten, because it's our biggest application age group. So we'd be reading off the lottery numbers, and that's how you'll be able to, hopefully you'll have that in front of you, and you'll be able to hear whether you were accepted or whether you were placed on a wait list. Next, after that, so we go through all the grade levels, pulling for the lottery. We'll go through and make wait lists for all the grade levels as well. Once the lottery is complete and we end the whole event on Wednesday, you're probably like, what's next? So you will get an email from Jennifer, from JJ, letting you know that you were accepted. So make sure you keep an eye out on your email inbox. She's going to be doing that on Thursday. So you'll know by the end of the week and get that information by the end of this week, if not probably by the end of Thursday. So she'll do that right away. I'm going to work in conjunction with her and reach out to you guys as well. It's going to be a lot of phone calls, but I just want to make sure that all the ones and the families who were accepted, that they know they were, because there is a timeline, there is a deadline on filling out your registration information and forms online. And so it's usually, I think, about 2 weeks. So we're kind of thinking after spring break gets over is when we'll have that initial first deadline for your registration forms to be completed for the first round of accepted families after lottery. So it is important to maybe do your registration forms. It's done completely all online via our parent portal. So if you visit landmarkacademy.org, there's a little login section at the top right corner for parent portal. You'll be able to see your all of your registration forms are on there, and you can even upload your proof of residency immunization records and birth certificate on there as well. We usually kind of have a paperwork party after lottery, to where if you wanted to come by and drop off your paperwork and or if you need copies of some of those documents, we can make copies for you, and then you can hand them in and we'll put them in your registration file. But we're not having in-person events like that. So everything, luckily, after the lottery last year in the spring, they had changed where everything can be submitted online. You are still more than welcome, if you have trouble with that or don't feel comfortable doing that, you're still more than welcome to come by during school hours and drop off any type of paperwork or those supporting documents, like the shot records and the proof of residency and the birth certificate. Those 3 main supporting documents will be a part of your registration work after your acceptance forms, basically. So that is part of it. So you're still more than welcome to come during school hours and drop those things off. We can make copies for you or whatever you would need. Also, so after lottery is complete, we'll be contacting and letting everyone know who's been accepted, of course. And then if you haven't heard from us, or you haven't gotten an acceptance email, or you haven't heard from me about being accepted, it just means that you were placed on the wait list. And you are more than welcome to reach out to me or call the school directly, and we can let you know what the outcome was too after lottery. I will be in the school hopefully at the end of this week, working and helping make phone calls, just so that JJ is not bombarded with all these people calling the school after lottery. So I will be in there to help. You can email me too at any time. That's probably best. That way I can kind of look and email you right back. And but whatever you guys prefer, whatever you need, we're here to help you. We're here to help you through this process. I am going to, by next week after lottery, make a little online video of how to fill out the forms and where those are located in the parent portal. I have 2 kids myself at Landmark, so it's actually pretty cool that I can log in and you guys can kind of see where you need to look or what that looks like, and where the forms are and kind of how to fill those out. So I'll be doing a little instructional video on the registration forms online for you. So look for that link coming in your emails too. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, so we went over, so lottery is Wednesday at 4 p.m. If you haven't received your lottery numbers in the mail, call the school directly or reach out to me, and we can make sure that you guys, if you don't have them, we'll make sure that you get them. You just got to let us know, or email us or call us by Wednesday afternoon. We will not be giving out the lottery numbers via the chat box. So I'm going to be watching the chat box on Wednesday, but if you ask for your lottery number, I am not allowed to, of course, type that in or anything like that. So once the lottery happens, I can't give out like lottery numbers information. I'll just be answering general questions. So live stream lottery, 4 p.m. If you need your lottery numbers, let us know. And then the process after lottery, or after being accepted, after you're notified, JG, I'll either be calling you, and you'll definitely get an acceptance email from Jennifer about being accepted. And then any of you who haven't heard from us and there isn't an acceptance email in your inbox, or you haven't heard a phone call from me, it just means you're placed on the wait list. And then you're welcome to contact me directly, and I can help you with that information. And that's it. And so there usually is so after spring break is going to be our first deadline for acceptance paperwork as well. When you get the initial email, the timeline should be on there, but we generally say it's about 2 weeks from being accepted. We usually are pretty lenient with that too. So as long as we see that you're in the system kind of working on some of the forms, we won't go in there and drop you just because it's been over 2 weeks and you haven't submitted a birth certificate. So we are pretty lenient with that. But if we see no action whatsoever in filling out any of the forms, or there's just hasn't been a response to you being accepted, we will call you and see if you still want the spot. And if we don't hear from you, then we have to drop you and move on to the next person on the list. So we don't want that to happen. But I will be actually giving out something special for those who turn in their paperwork early, or for those who are being registered by the due date of those 2 weeks. So I'm going to be mailing out something special for those who are completing their registration forms. So that's kind of all I have for this morning. I know I talked about these things several times. I just want to make sure everybody understood where to come for the lottery on Wednesday, which is going to be here on our YouTube channel. Please reach out to me or Jennifer Jones if you guys have any questions before then. And I wish we could accept all our families, because I love Landmark families so much. But it's exciting to kind of, it's springtime and moving on to the next year, and we're looking forward to good things. So please let me know if you have any questions. Email me, and we can help you guys out. So thanks to those who joined me this morning, and yay, YouTube. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, guys.